Hey fire signs, thanks for jumping onto the channel today. I'm going to be doing a general reading for you for the next week. Just a reading on what you can expect, any advice to help you get through the situation you're facing. It is just a general reading, so it's not, I haven't put any intent on it in terms of an area on your life. If specific messages do come through, I'll call them out. Otherwise, you'll need to use your intuition to apply that information or whatever resonates to your situation. So you'll be able to work out what it relates to. I'll be spreading the reading into the 3 signs, so Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. But there will be a theme for the collective which comes through, which we'll see through the layout of the cards, and I'll go through that with you guys. All right, let's start with Aries. What can Aries expect in the next week? What's going on with Aries? All right, so we have power, good start, number 8. So you guys are really realigning with your personal power here is what I see. So sort of doubts have been creeping in, I feel, and you've been overcoming these challenges. Try not to let the ego or the fear kick in. Let's have a look at Leo. We have fertility, which flipped. And let's have a look at Sagittarius. Saggy, we have triumph. This is good. All right, guys. Transcending the ego to bring in new beginnings to have success is the overall thing here, all right? But I feel like you fire signs are really in a good space energetically. And if not yet, you will be over the next week, all right? So there's going to be some shifts and changes. It's going to bring some growth and a rebirth to whatever situation it is that you're facing. And there is going to be some success here, okay? This just flipped if I can find it. Okay, Aries, Queen of Cups. Yeah, really getting into it in line with your intuition. I feel like there's been a struggle between ego, or not ego, ego in sense of fear and intuition. So you may have found like you were a little bit emotionally up and down in relation to something, but I do see you stepping into your personal power and really sort of realigning yourself and getting yourself back into balance here, okay? So we have 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. All right. Make sure when you're dealing with whatever emotions you are this week, not to kind of just cover them up by saying, you know, I'm fine, it's fine, everything's good, it's going to be okay, and almost just shutting them out. The message that I've got is that you've really got to filter through why these fears, insecurities, doubts are creeping in, regardless of what the external situation is. If there's a relationship that's unstable, if it's a job situation, whatever it is, really bring it back to you, and with the realization that everything that is outside of us, every person, situation, is there to bring realization back to ourselves. So it's creating a feeling, it's bringing things up for healing. So make sure not to bury any emotions this week, and really work through them and ask yourself, well, why am I feeling this way? What is it in me that, why am I being triggered this way by this outside situation? And with that self-awareness, you'll be able to really work through whatever it is that's going on, and do the healing within yourself, okay? So really important message. 6 of Wands, and when you do, you will feel much better, and you will be able to regain balance and move forward, okay? Because there's a reason that you're being triggered by these emotions. Some of you may feel like you're not good enough, or you haven't been good enough for a relationship or a job situation or whatever it is, but you realize what you will realize through self-reflection and self-awareness is that again, everything outside of you is only a reflection of your own beliefs. So this is what you need to work through to be able to get success. 8 of Cups, all right? So 8 of Cups is a self-discovery, okay? So working through that, let's have a look at fertility for Leo. We have the Hangman, 9 of Swords, Death, Page of Pentacles. So there's definitely a rebirth that's happening here. A new experience is done, and we said that before, and now we have Death on the table, which reconfirms that. For some of you, you may have felt like you were in a sort of holding bay. You may have felt like there wasn't a lot of movement around you. There was a lot of possibly anxiety and stress and tension around some changes that you need to be making in your life. But I do feel like they were on hold. They were meant to be on hold, whatever it is you were waiting for. We have majors on the table. The thing is, and I say this often, sometimes readers don't actually take into consideration how important the majors are. They are universal influence on your life. We have the Hangman and Death. If we pull those two out of the equation, we have a hold. You had to be placed on hold, or the situation had to be placed on hold for you to gain a new perspective and a new way of seeing things, for things to be able to change. And once you transition through this period, this is when you're able to start your new journey with the Page of Pentacles. So there is a new situation about to unfold. It starts very slowly. Think about fertility. This is about birth and rebirth. The birthing process, the fertility from conception to birth is a process, okay? So some of you may have been waiting 9 months for something, or 9 weeks to come through. Just know that it will happen. It's been universally placed on hold for you to gain new perspective, okay? And with that new perspective brings new beginnings into your life. And this is what you can expect in the next 7 days. And it's because you've done the work to really to change your perspective, okay? 10 of Swords. It's ending an old way of thinking and ending an old situation out. All right, Sagittarius, let's see where you guys are. I feel like you guys are really on a roll. My Venus is in Sagittarius, so let's see what comes up here. Ten of Cups, Seven of Wands, the Lovers, the Moon, Two of Wands, the Hierophant, and Three of Cups. Okay, complete fulfillment here with Triumph and the Ten of Cups. So this is really awesome, guys. Some of you have put in a lot of work, had to, again, if we go through the cycle, changing a belief system or seeing things differently to be able to get to where you are. You have had to stand your ground. I think this came up in your reading, the Spirit Messages one, where you were up against resistance or some sort of situation which had a lot of animosity involved and so forth, but you have stood your ground and you have made decisions to bring you into alignment. There was some untruths or deception possibly that you had to face in a situation. Things were maybe hidden or not at the surface, so you couldn't see them quite clearly. But it does seem that in the next 7 days, there is success and celebration around you. And it is because of your tenacity and your strength here, okay? A lot of wise decisions being made to push forward. And I feel like you have chosen the higher ground in whatever situation you've been facing. If this is something that's coming for you, I do see you standing your ground and taking the higher path here, okay? There is celebration around you. Some of you, there's some sort of restructure or something happening within a work or relationship or whatever it is. There's some changes here which are going to bring success and reward and fulfillment as well. Let's get a final bit of clarification. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Things are about to move in quickly. Some of you may be moving careers completely or shifting... Sorry, there's a lot of info that's coming through. Shifting perspectives, no, what is this? Hang on. No, Wands, yeah, all right. Something you've had to stand your ground for. So something's going to shift around you is the message I've got, all right? So let down your guards, let down anything that's been weighing you down and move forward because you have got victory here. All right, guys, I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please hit the like and subscribe button. I'll be putting these videos up on a regular basis for you. Thanks so much for supporting the channel. It really does mean a lot to me. To be able to share this with you has been absolutely amazing. So thank you, guys. Have an amazing day. Namaste.